Alright, you guys, today we're going to be making some honey garlic glazed salmon. I'm starting off with, I don't know what size salmon that is or how many ounces, but it looks like each fillet is about 6 ounces. So let's say we're around 6-7 ounces each for 2 pieces of salmon. I am just sprinkling some lemon juice on there and a little bit of salt. I know it's seasoned that-ish and we're just doing salt, but we're going to be putting a glaze on it later, so that's where the flavor is coming from. I popped the salmon in the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes while I get the sauce started. Now in the pan I had some soy sauce and I just grated some garlic in there. Next, I add in my honey. So what I like to do is I like to do about half honey and half soy sauce, just because I like my glaze a little bit sweet. I added in some liquid smoke, some paprika, some garlic powder, some onion powder, a little bit of Dijon mustard, and some cayenne pepper. Now the Dijon mustard, be very careful with it. Don't do the most, don't do too much, just because you do not want you don't want your salmon tasting like Dijon mustard. It's just like one of those things that it's gonna be like a little flavor in the back that hits you. It's gonna boop, you can be like, oh, what's that? It's the Dijon mustard. Okay, so that's what you want. You don't want to put too much, and you're just gonna let it bubble and thicken up. Now towards the end, I'm gonna go ahead and add some parsley and some thyme. Put a little herb, little herb flavor in there. And this is the kind of recipe that will take you 15 minutes to make total. Like, you should not be cooking salmon for more than 12 minutes. This is exactly what we're looking for with our sauce. It's going to be super thick and stick to the top of the salmon. I pulled the salmon out of the oven after, like I said, 5 to 7 minutes, and then I start popping the glaze on top. Now some people add their glaze from the very beginning, but what I like to do is I like to cook my salmon skin side down with some oil on the bottom of the pan, because I want the skin to get a little crispy. Even though I personally don't eat the skin, I know plenty of people who do, and you don't want like soggy, like that's just nasty. You don't want it soggy, you want it crispy. So I pop it in the oven and put it on broil. For these 2 pieces, I did 8 minutes at 400 degrees and 5 to 6 minutes on broil. Halfway through, I scooped up the sauce and poured it on top and popped it back in the oven. And this is what it looked like. I served with some Brussels sprouts. I have a Brussels sprout recipe on my channel if you want to check it out. But that's it for now. Bye!